Spending lots of money on a camera bag won't make your videos any better, but they might make you a better video creator. I'm going to help you ask the right questions when choosing the right camera bag for you that will help you save time when you're filming, so then you can spend more time making more creative videos. The questions I'm going to be covering in this video should help anybody who's in the market for an upgrade to their bag or even their first camera bag. I'm going to break down these questions into certain categories throughout the video. First, we'll be looking at common problems that video creators might find themselves in, and ideally what we want in our camera bags that'll help fix these problems. Next, we'll be jumping on to what is actually available out there, the kind of features that stood out to me when I was shopping for my own camera bag. Next, what you can expect to get for a budget between £25 and £150. Finally, we'll be going over a quick comparison between the two camera bags I ended up buying, which was the Loa Pro 400AW2 and the K&F Concept large DSLR camera bag, and the pros and cons of each of those bags, and whether I would recommend either of these for you. So why might you want a camera bag? Well, a camera bag is quick and easy to just pick up and go, and it's ideal for anybody with a small kit. So a camera backpack is ideal in those situations if you're a roaming video reporter, if you're a travel filmmaker, if you just like to be able to just pick up a bag, go, and maybe you're traveling a lot on public transport. You can't take a Pelican case, and you definitely can't take a crate of gear with you. The biggest problems I wanted to solve in my new camera bag were being able to access my gear properly. Most camera bags these days, they have easily accessible zips and flaps that I could just pull in and get what I need without having to empty the whole bag, scattering it all over a large area of space. I could just keep it all in one place. That's another positive there. You can keep everything all in one place and it's easy to reach. The second thing I wanted to do is I wanted to keep my hands free. Traveling around quite a bit, whether I'm on the street or going abroad, I wanted to keep my hands free if I'm ever handling any sort of travel documents, if I'm navigating by GPS on my phone, or even if I'm just opening up doors. Next thing I was looking to do was make sure I had the ability to carry my 15.6-inch laptop. It's a pretty unstandard laptop size. It's a gaming laptop which packs a lot of power in the editing department. And it was just in case I had one of those situations where I needed to edit on the spot. I wanted to keep my hands free again. I didn't want to carry an extra bag. I'd rather have everything in the one place, which meant I needed to have a bag that was big enough to securely hold my laptop and the power supply that came with it. I also obsessed with pockets and zips. As many nooks and crannies as possible, please. That's what I look for in a bag. So I wanted to have lots of other pockets that seemed flexible enough that I could just swap things in and out, keep my cables, my hard drives, any other auxiliary sort of accessories that I needed to have. Now that I had a list of things that I wanted, and I'd encourage you to do the same before you even look at any stores online, have a list of everything that's important and rank them. The first thing that was important for me was carrying that 15.6-inch laptop. The next was just being able to carry a camera and lenses. Most bags will do that. You'll find that most bags out there do say that they can carry 2 bodies and 3 lenses, or 1 body and 3 lenses, so make sure you're looking for that as well. The next important thing was the tripod holder. And of course, I just wanted it to be comfy and style. Style was right at the bottom of the list there as well, so I wasn't too bothered about how it looked. When you first go on any camera bag sites, when I say camera bag sites, I was actually looking at Amazon mostly, sometimes on eBay. I was looking at UK camera websites such as CVP and Wex Photography. And when you look at them, you can find some bags on Amazon, produced by Niwa, which are a Chinese brand. They make a lot of sort of really affordable camera type gear, including light stands and things like that, but they had a camera bag there, it was £25. The quality is questionable, but I think a camera bag that cheap was something that put me off. Amazon even have their own type of camera bag that came third on my short list of bags to buy, and that was going for £40. But then on the other end of the scale, you had bags that were going for 350 quid, and for the love of God, I cannot figure out why they were 350 quid. Maybe it was the type of material, maybe they was made of more material than some of the other bags, maybe it was just a brand that just felt like their bag was worth 350 quid. It was enough to put me off, and I already had a budget in mind which was between 25 and 150 pound. So it's worth being able to look at the spec sheet if you can find that for the bag you're looking at, and try and find out what the materials are made of. A little hack that I've sort of mentioned in a previous video, which I'll link in the description down below and in the corner here on the card, and make sure you click and check that, is I made a wish list on Amazon, and whenever there's a lightning deal on Amazon for any of the items on my list, I get a notification sent to my phone. I was lucky enough that I started this list before Amazon Prime Day in 2019, and I got a notification to say that this bag was on deal, so I kept an eye on it and I ended up buying it then and there too. So you could save up to about £40 is what I saved on a £120 bag, and I got it for about 85. And it's worth just making a wish list of that, especially if it means you get the chance to get those discount deals. I'd love to do more camera bag reviews and tips with you guys, so make sure that you leave a comment to tell me what kind of kit that it is you have and maybe what bag you already have. And if you don't have a bag, then maybe ask me for some suggestions. I'm quite happy to go online and tell you some of the other suggestions that I looked at that might be more fitting to you as opposed to me. So make sure you hit up those comments below. Make sure you tune in for the next video. Thanks very much.